Good morning. So this morning we're going to talk about clove. Clove is the product of the month this month, and I've done a spotlight on it before. So I'm going to make this one kind of an abbreviated. I've done both clove and Ylang Ylang before, so I'm going to do it a little bit abbreviated, and you can go back and watch the other ones if you want a more detailed thing. But clove is sourced from Madagascar, which is a fairly big island off the east coast of Africa. Yeah, it's the east coast of Africa. Its name comes from the Latin word clavus, which means nail. And it's fitting because the clove buds look kind of like little nails. Emotionally, okay, so this is what the, I think it's a bush that it grows on. And then that's a close-up of the buds and stuff. Emotionally, it is the oil of boundaries. Clove supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. Victims feel overly influenced by other people and outside circumstances. They perceive themselves as powerless to change their life situations. Clove helps individuals to stand up for themselves, be proactive, and feel capable of making their own choices regardless of others. Clove assists individuals in letting go of patterns of self-betrayal and codependency by reconnecting them with their personal integrity. It helps to build up appropriate boundaries and defenses. I think that all of us can recognize, maybe we don't totally fit in with the victim mentality, but I think that at different times of our lives that there have been times where we have felt some of these things. And I'm positive that we all know people who have felt some of these things. The victim mentality, defeated, dominated, enslaved, fear of rejection, intimidated, controlled, codependent. But with clove, it can help us feel empowered, give us clear boundaries. And clear boundaries doesn't mean you're shutting people out. It just means that you've got boundaries, that you know the limits, you know what you will and won't do for people, and you know what you will and won't take from people. But it also provides boundaries that are emotional boundaries that can help defend yourself from the negative emotions that kind of are directed at us sometimes. Clove can help protect us from those. It can help us feel courageous, independent, capable, proactive, and having integrity. And those are all things that we'd all want. So check out all these properties: antioxidant, antiviral, antifungal, expectorant, which means that it'll help loosen any gunk that we've got in our chest, nervine, antiparasitic, vermicide, and antibacterial. So some of the uses that it does, it is actually one of the most powerful antioxidants that they measure. I wonder what happened there. Okay, we'll just leave it here. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants. The scientists have a way that they measure the antioxidant level, and that's called the Orac Scale, O-R-A-C. So the Orac Scale for clove is 1,078,700. The closest score to that is myrrh, and that is 379,800,000. So we're looking at 380,000 versus a million. It's powerful antioxidant. We all need antioxidants. With skin eruptions, you can combine 3 drops of clove oil and mix with 2 teaspoons of raw honey. So I don't forget to say it, clove is a hot oil. So be careful. And with this for skin eruptions, I'd probably start with 1 drop and then go from there. It can really help with tooth discomfort. You can just rub it on your gums. You can also just rub it on your cheek outside of, like, if I've got a tooth over here that's hurting, I can rub it out there. And anytime you're applying it topically, then dilute it. Apply to a cotton swab and hold on to the affected tooth or gums. It's antibacterial. You can take it inside of a veggie capsule. You can apply diluted to the abdomen to reduce digestive discomfort. You can also apply it to your abdomen and it will help boost your immunity. This one is an important one. I hope you never need this, but tuck it in the back of your brain. For head lice, use 1 tablespoon of your favorite natural hair conditioner. Mix in several drops of clove oil. Wash your hair, then massage in the clove enhanced conditioner. Don't rinse yet. Instead, comb it through carefully with a head lice comb, removing any lice you see. They will be dead. Then rinse the conditioner out. Reapply daily until the infestation is gone. Like I say, I hope you never need that, but clove and melaleuca is also really good against lice. Is lots better than the lice shampoos that you get that are so toxic. So that's a great natural remedy that you can use. You can gargle a drop in water for a soothing effect on your throat. 1 drop on your tongue will reduce nicotine cravings. It has warming properties that helps support healthy circulation. If you have an unsettled stomach due to motion or seasickness, or you're just feeling not right in your stomach, then you can diffuse it and it will help calm that. I'm going to send you out, because I've got some recipes for it, and on doTERRA's website, it has recipes for cinnamon spice salad dressing, pumpkin pie recipe, sugar scrubs, potpourri, and gingerbread cookies. When you are taking it internally, once again, make sure that you only use doTERRA's. A couple of other things is it's really supportive of your liver and brain and your thyroid, and it is helpful fighting viruses and colds. My mind just went totally blank. So I will, I think clove was really one of the first oils. So I will electronically send you out the handout again, and then you can look back and see it if you need it or not, and then you'll have it. So anyway, I'll make sure you've got that, and make sure that you've got recipes of different things from these oils today. So Ylang Ylang is just a fun one to say. Ylang Ylang is 10% off all month. I think it has the prettiest flower. And this actually is grown in Madagascar also. This is the flower, and then this is it's from trees that they grow, which I think is really pretty also. It's been used for centuries in perfumes, religious ceremonies, aromatherapy, and wedding events. So Ylang Ylang means flower of the flowers. It's also known as crown of the East or the cheap man's jasmine. It's grown in tropical areas throughout Asia, including Indonesia, the Philippines, the Polynesian Islands, and it is the most important ingredient in Chanel No. 5 perfume. Like I say, we source ours from Madagascar. One of the interesting things is that it has to be distilled within 24 hours of being picked. It usually blooms and is harvested from April to June, but they have to pick it and immediately get it to the distiller because they've only got 24 hours to do it. With studying these oils and things, I have gotten to have so much respect for the growers because there hasn't been a single oil that hasn't been labor intensive. Some of them, it's whether labor intensive or over the top labor intensive. But so I have just become really grateful for the growers that help us have these oils. So emotionally, it is the oil of the inner child. Ylang Ylang is a powerful remedy for the heart. Modern day society honors and reveres the mind over the heart. Yet the heart, with its intuitive ways of receiving information, is an essential part of the soul. Ylang Ylang reconnects an individual with the inner child and the pure, simple ways of the heart. It encourages play and restores childlike nature and innocence. When we were children, or if you observe your grandchildren, then they're just free and playful, and their lives, for the most part, are relatively uncomplicated. And when we grow up, then we kind of, speaking for me, a lot of times I think too much, and so I just complicate my own life and I get in my own way. And so Ylang Ylang is one that will help you simplify things down. It is a powerful remedy for releasing emotional trauma from the past. It assists individuals in releasing bottled up emotions such as anger and sadness. Feelings that have been buried are brought to light through Ylangl's assistance. Lots of times we've buried feelings inside of ourselves that we're not even, they're so far down in our subconscious, we're not even aware of them. And so Ylang Ylang helps bring them out, that we can be aware of them, deal with them, and get rid of them. But getting rid of them is the best part. This oil allows emotional healing to flow naturally, nurturing the heart through the process. It reminds the individual that joy can be felt and experienced more fully by allowing the heart its full range of emotions. So if you're feeling joyless, overstressed, overanalyzing, grief, sadness, loss of a loved one, disconnected from your inner child, use Ylang Ylang. If you want to feel more freedom, more playful, more intuitive, have your heart healed, emotionally filled, joyful, and accepting, Ylang Ylang is your oil. So the top properties are it's hypotensive, which means it lowers blood pressure. It's an aphrodisiac, antispasmodic, sedative, antidepressant, antioxidant, antiseptic, and a tonic. So a lot of the things, it is really good for your heart health. It's a cardiac balancer. It improves blood flow and fights inflammation, and it supports a healthy circulatory system. If you have times where your heart is not as regular as it should be, then Ylang Ylang is a good oil to use. You can massage a single drop of Ylang Ylang over your heart every day, and it can be taken internally by adding a drop or two into warm water or tea. It is a natural energizer. You can combine 2 drops Ylang Ylang and 2 drops of any citrus oil and diffuse it, and that will be an energy boost. It is a mood enhancer, a natural depression remedy. I really like the aroma of Ylang Ylang, and so I've got lots of blends that I will add it into. Like I've got one that uses vetiver, and I don't particularly care for the aroma of vetiver, but you add Ylang Ylang in with it and a citrus, wild orange, or any other citrus, and it becomes quite delightful, and you still get all of the benefits from all of them. So here is an exercise that you can do to clear anger and frustration. The liver is the organ for deep-seated issues. It's on the right-hand side of the body, straight under the rib cage. Put your right hand under your ribs. Inhale from the other hand with the oil. Draw in the energy and fragrance into the body with a deep breath. Imagine it going all the way down to your liver. Now imagine that the liver has a door, and as you inhale, all the good energy goes in, and as you exhale, all the anger and frustration goes out. Repeat for 10 to 20 times. May take 2 minutes. It settles your energy. Do it daily. And as you do that and release that anger and frustration, then it will get so that it's less and less every day. So it's a great thing to do. It is great for promoting restful sleep. It is a skin health preserver. It can help give you a youthful glow. Interesting little tidbit, Cleopatra used Ylang Ylang in her beauty routines. It is very good in supporting the health of your skin cells so that it doesn't develop unwanted guests in your skin cells. It's great for monthly mood swings. It is a natural hair care product. It's supportive of healthy hair. It has been used for centuries for a natural thickening effect on hair. Once again, I'm reading some of these things and thinking, oh boy, why haven't I been using this oil for this? I need this on my hair. It can prevent tangles and dandruff. Some of the other things that it's great is for adrenal fatigue. It is great in supporting balanced hormones. It is helpful to diffuse if you're feeling distress, grief, or heartbreak. If you're feeling anxiety or frustration, and hair loss and split ends. It is also, when you have a condition that needs you to frequently check your insulin levels, Ylang Ylang is a good oil that you can massage into the reflex points on the feet, over the abdomen and pancreas, and use it internally. And it will stimulate your libido. I know we all want to know that. It is found in Elevation, Serenity, Deep Blue, Clary Calm, In Tune, Peace, Console, Hope Touch, Pore Reducing Toner, Barrage Toner, and the Anti-Aging Eye Cream. There are 3 different videos that I'm going to send you a link to. One is about the co-impact sourcing that they do with the growers. And another one is behind the bottle, about what we go through and how they get Ylang Ylang to us. And I've got a whole bunch of different recipes for you. A leave-in conditioning spray, a body lotion recipe, a lift and calm roller, and the good handout that has recipes.